Hey guys, welcome to the full moon collective reading for the full moon in Scorpio, which is a lunar eclipse happening on May 15th or 16th, to kind of depending on where you are in the world. So we're going to pull some cards. We're going to kind of see what can be coming up for the collective. I find that a lot of these energies, it's like the energy is kind of the same, but it affects everyone's life differently. So take kind of the messages that come through and apply them to your life as they fit. If they don't fit, it just might not be your message. So obviously take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so we are going to start off with some surrender cards, the power of surrender. So what do we need to know about this full moon in Scorpio? Okay, we have surrender to your intuition. So it says, tune into your inner voice, be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. We have surrender negative thinking. That definitely can be that like full moon Scorpio energy, or just like the Scorpio energy. Scorpio can be kind of like a little bit of a darker energy depending on how you're utilizing it. And when so the south node, is in Scorpio right now. So this is things that we have maybe held on to. It could be just a way of thinking that you've held on to that is needing to be let go. So the way that you're observing a situation, the way that you're seeing a situation, it's like letting go. It almost feels like letting go a little bit of the ego. So it says, you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. So I feel like this is about like switching your mindset or shifting a mindset around just situations in your life. Let's get one more here. We have surrender your need to always being right. So give others the gift of letting them be right by yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So it's kind of like being in flow. I feel like there's a sense of like our ego kind of being like letting go of certain aspects that are trying to control everything, or always like our ego is usually what comes in and brings up fear, brings up negative thoughts around, why you can't do something, or why that's not going to work, or why that can't be successful, and just allowing more ease into your life with this intuition energy of like paying more attention and tapping into your intuitive sense rather than the ego aspect of your mind. And I mean, Scorpio is a water sign, so it does give you the ability to tap into the intuitive aspects, but it's like, what side are you going to pick, right? Which are you going to pick the intuitive, esoteric aspect of the Scorpionic energy, or are you going to get pulled down into the depths of the things that we want to hold on to and we want to control, and go like the other side of it? Some of you, though, this full moon eclipse is really about letting go of things that are no longer serving us. And again, it could be things that we feel at one point were right for us, or at one point were the things that we wanted, but now they may be, proving that maybe that's not the direction for me. I know in my life, I've been like, not really sure where things are going next. You know what I mean? Like there's kind of this energy of like, okay, I want certain things in my life, but it's like, where are they taking me? And I feel like that's where this surrendering to the intuition, and then we have effortlessness at the bottom of the deck. So it says, stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And I feel like that's maybe what we've been trying to do, is force things, control things. And this is like control in the outside world. Maybe we feel controlled by other people. Other people are trying to control us. Our situations control us, and we want more of our freedom. We want more of our sovereignty, and maybe we've been stuck in negative situations or things that really dampen our mood, and it's like about letting those things go that are no longer kind of serving the higher purpose of what we're supposed to be doing and where we're supposed to be going in our lives. So let's get some tarot. I'm using the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. for those of you wondering. Oops, okay. So the World card fell out already. What do we need to know about this full moon Scorpio, this lunar eclipse? Okay, we have the Empress, we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Hermit card, as well as the World card here. Okay, so definitely bringing more balance, more harmony into our connections, into the things that we align ourselves with, making sure that they're in alignment with ourselves, right? So really reflecting, I feel, with this Hermit energy on what have we aligned ourselves with, whether that's things in the world or you know, our jobs, our career, how we show up in the world. It's really about our value, okay? Honoring what is valuable to us and what is, because I mean, this is Taurus energy, which is the opposite of Scorpio, right? So it's like, what do we value? What do we want to bring into the world? Who do we want to be? What do we want to partner with? Who do we want to partner with? It's about bringing more balance and more harmony. And the only way that we can do that is by releasing the things that are no longer serving us. Two of Cups is, you know, yes, it can be a partnership in romance, but if it's not love that you're looking for, this is like, what do you want to align yourself with? What is you and your higher self wanting to be in alignment with? Are you in alignment with your true self, your true purpose, what it is that you want to be or who you want to serve in the world? It's interesting because this Two of Cups actually has the scales on it, like the Libran scales. So again, I feel like this is about balancing or rebalancing aspects. And a lot of us may be in this introspective period around this time where it's not so much the action that's being taken around this full moon as much as it is the reflection on, you know, what's going on within ourselves, but also I feel like in the world as well. Like things can be changing in the world. We have the Ten of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So again, like our foundation, what is important to us? What do we want to build for our future, for our legacy? What do we think that we're going to build that is going to actually be able to stand the test of time, that won't be, you know, being able to be destroyed, essentially. I also feel like there's a sense of receptivity, like a sense of ease, especially with the Empress energy here. It's not so much the masculine energy of like go, 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 or taking action, being forceful, as much as it is about the allowing things to happen. Again, it's like there's something about releasing the control around structures and like things in your life. But I also feel like this may also play out where you don't feel like you're under like a sense of power or control from other people or other situations in your life. Like this may be giving you more freedom, and it's just like you have to let some of these things fall apart in order for you to gain that freedom, if that makes any sort of sense. Let me clarify this World card. Typically in the World card, this one's different, but typically in the World card, it is all the fixed signs, which would be Scorpio as one of them, and Taurus. Let's see, what's this World card here? Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. So we're moving in a better direction. If anything is starting to fall apart or fall away, or, you know, is closing out certain chapters, certain jobs, relationships, whatever, it's because better things are meant to be coming in. Six of Swords is a card of moving in a better direction, moving away from the conflict, being guided in a different direction, smoother waters, calmer waters. And so with this Ace of Cups, it seems like we're moving in a more abundant energy, one where things can flourish, one where we feel like our cup is full and we are getting what we need, and therefore we're able to you know, give out to other people as well. It's like there's a sense of balance almost, again, is what I'm getting with that Ace of Cups. And once our cup is full, Ace of Cups, that's going to allow this Two of Cups to enter our life, these partnerships, these dynamics between us and other people that are more balanced and harmonious because we're balanced and harmonious within ourselves. All right. We have Justice here. Again, more balance. All right. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Lovers, which is the Wayfarer in this deck, we have the Moon, and we have the Magician. So choices, again, some of us, the path is not clear around, it's like what we're trying to manifest certain things, but it's like there's almost this sense of like, but what's the direction, or what's the right answer, or what's the right choice to make? You might not have that sense of clarity yet. However, I feel like it'll be coming, or it's going to be shown to us. The Moon is also bringing up, I feel like, this surrendering to your intuition, like trusting your intuitive senses. So intuitively, if you have like some sort of choice or some sort of path that you're kind of considering, it feels as though it's like, trust the intuition. Trust that also the universe, Magician, you and the universe are going to be able to co-create whatever it is that you're looking to create and move forward with in your life. It's like having faith. And again, like not trying to control things, but allowing a sense of flow. You may or may not know if things are going to work out or how they're going to work out, but it's kind of almost like about that, like, I feel like, sorry, I just kicked the camera. It's almost like about the exploration of the path, seeing and weighing your options, seeing what could be coming up next. So I'm not so much getting the sense of like, I feel like if there's things, this is more highlighting about like, okay, so when this full moon has happened, it's almost like, and this eclipse has happened, it's almost like, okay, things are being destroyed. Yes, I mean, it's Scorpio's Pluto energy, but it's more about like what's to come. What is this coming in for us, or what is this bringing in for us? Clarify this Two of Cups here, because I feel like this is kind of what's coming in, along with obviously the Ace of Cups. Okay. So the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So we also are in Mercury retrograde, so just so you're aware. And Jupiter has moved into Aries, but we have, so the High Priestess, Page of Cups, or sorry, the Knight of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Again, it feels like there's like this like restoration of balance. It's interesting, this Ten of Swords doesn't look very, it doesn't look betrayed or sabotaged like some other cards show it, right? So there's kind of this like, am I getting a kind of like a warrior energy off of that? But there's also this sense of like, again, intuition with the High Priestess here, but with the Knight of Cups, it's almost this energy of like, okay, where intuitively knowing where you want to go and how you want to move forward, or just like trusting the intuition, trusting your gut. It feels like there's a sense of exploring new things with this Page of Wands. Some of you, there could be a sense of healing past wounds in order to be able to bring in these new things, or just reconnect as well. So there's a sense of healing that regardless of whether you're stepping into brand new situations or into old situations or previous situations, it's like there's a sense of healing regardless that is needed to be had here. And this is where it's like that negative thinking, the needing to be right. It's like, just see where things go, see where things take you. You don't have to, you know, just because you hear someone out or you have to go through the healing doesn't mean you have to like stay in that energy. It doesn't mean that you have to, like, again, there's always like a sense of, there's always a sense of like choice in that sense of like, if you don't want to stay in a situation, you don't have to, right? I'm actually going to be doing a little video on boundaries on my Instagram, probably tomorrow, or I'm not sure when this video is coming out, but within the next day or two. So probably soon when you watch this, that'll be kind of up or coming up. But there's a sense of needing to heal things from the past and really process them and then move forward and trust the movement forward and the new path and exploring. Page of Wands is an exploration card. Ace of Swords. So it's like needing to clear the air, clear the energy. And again, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, there's a sense of like this new, fresh start that is a sense of healing. This is a victory. Okay, this is success. So it's like we're successfully clearing out old things and old karma, pains, struggles. It's about healing, right? So let's see if there's any final messages here from the tarot that we need to know for this full moon. We have the Seven of Wands, so boundaries, I feel. We have Judgment with Awakening. And we have Strength. So yeah, definitely like holding with the Six of Wands here. It's like holding this sense of like a victory or successfully completing something, and now it's like you have to hold that, you have to maintain that to be able to move forward. Seven of Wands is like, so Six of Wands is the victory. Seven of Wands is like, now you have to hold that position, now you have to hold that victory, to stand up for it. You have to, you know, be brave and keep going and continue to rise above the situation. So, and with the Judgment here, this can talk about obviously an awakening, but it can also talk about like moving to the next level, or you know, making some sort of decision or judgment call around a situation to be able to move forward from the past and let things go, to step into further progressing your life, or into some sort of, again, alignment, your purpose, whatever it is that you're trying to connect with, whether it's a person, like love connections, whether it's a job, a business, whatever, just like a way of living your life. And with the Strength, it's saying you're needing to have the courage to step into this energy, maintain this energy, not let anyone push you around, and, you know, really release and heal and let go of things from the past. It's like you're being, there's like this aspect of like something's making you stronger. It's building your strength. It's building your resiliency for things that are about to come in the future. A lot of like purging and healing around this full moon. It is an eclipse, so this is where things can just like end. Things can also be like brought into our lives really quickly. So this is like anything can happen, you know? But I feel like the biggest message here is this healing around surrendering, allowing things to just be as they may, right? So let the universe do their work, clear things up, clean things up, so that you can, you know, start on these new fresh journeys, and you can actually start to create and manifest the life that you truly do want, whether that is partnerships, relationships, jobs, careers, the way you live your life, however that is. But we have to let go of the old stagnant things that are no longer serving us, they're no longer working, and if anything, they're weighing us down. So let's see, let's get some final messages here. Yeah, new beginnings, success. And we have renewal. So there is this sense of like, I'm getting this feeling that some of you are like struggling with the ending aspect, or there may be certain things in your life that are ending that feel very dramatic, or they feel very challenging, or they feel very hard. And I feel like this is coming up to say like, you're meant to let these things go, because you're meant for something bigger, you're meant for something better, you're meant for success, to be able to renew your energy. Again, like that Ace of Cups, renew and fill your own cup. You should be in this place of living your life where you feel good. You shouldn't have to feel burdened all the time and restricted all the time, and like nothing's moving, nothing's getting any better. And so I feel like it's like if there's things that are crumbling, there's things that are falling apart, it's just so that newer, better things can come in. You know, we always go through, you even look at like history, like there's, you know, there's been wars before, and there's been, and like obviously those are very traumatic times, but at the same time there's a lot of new and innovative things that have come out of those periods at the same time. So it's like when we, you know, let go of things, it allows newer energy to come in. And so there's kind of this like a collective energy of that, obviously, which you can probably kind of see in the world, but also in our personal lives. This could be like, okay, well, I'm leaving this job that I don't like, I don't enjoy, it's not fulfilling me anymore, it doesn't give me a purpose, and I want to step into something that I do feel in alignment with, something that feels like I provide a sense of help to other people, or it's serving other people rather than just me working in a company and I don't really care about the job and I don't feel like I'm providing any sort of value for other people. It could also be, I'm tired of being in one-sided relationships and I'm ready for a more balanced connection. I've done the healing work, I'm ready, And I gotta let go of all those past relationships or these past situations, even though they feel safe or they're familiar. You know, it's like letting go of the way things used to be, or maybe it's like you're in a relationship and you have to let go of the things that the way you guys used to conduct the relationship in order to bring in new energy, right? So it doesn't mean that you have to fully let things go, but the energy does have to change. Okay? This could be like a pivot in your business, right? You used to do this and now you're going to do this because it feels more in alignment with who you truly are. We have generosity at the bottom of the deck with expansion, and then the transformation energy of Scorpio. So again, it's like the more you can give to other people in, again, that balance, that generosities make me think of like Six of Pentacles. So it's like that give and the take, the balance between you and other people, or you or in other situations in your life, is going to bring you the expansion and the transformation that you're looking for. This is about doing things in your life that feel good, and you're not just doing them for money, and you're not just doing them because of survival. And obviously we're all in certain situations and you don't have to like fully leave those things, but you have to start putting the intention in towards these newer energies and creating a sense of change. And I feel like there could be a sense of things being revealed that again cause a sense of chaos and a little bit of like upheaval. Definitely, that's usually what eclipse time is about. We have transformation, energy, truth, and chaos. So there's like this kind of wild energy with this transformation that creates maybe some chaos and some craziness, but it's helping you manifest your dreams. It's helping you manifest your goals. So sometimes we got to go through the shit in order for us to come out the other side a renewed person, a better person, so that we can truly flourish the way that we want to. Sometimes you need that like clean slate to really fully start fresh. And some of you in your life is going to be more dramatic than others, right? Everyone's in their own phase, their own journey. Others of you could notice like newer things already starting to come into your life if you've already let some of this go. Some of you are in the thick of it. Like I know I have some people in my life who are like in the purging phase, right? They're in that phase of like, I gotta let this go because if I keep doing it, it's just not going anywhere. It's not serving me. It's, if anything, it could fall apart down the line. So it's almost like not even stable anymore. So yeah, just keep that idea or that mindset of like, okay, well, if things are falling apart, I have to just like trust that things, and it's like the hardest thing to do, but like trust that that means that newer, better things or things that feel better are going to be able to come into my life because those things have been cleared. Sometimes the universe, people in our lives know better than we do when we're in the middle of it, that like things got to be let go, right? It's like that friend who keeps telling you shouldn't be in that relationship and you're like, no, it's fine. And you know, next thing you know, you're like, I gotta get out of this thing, right? So that is pretty much what I have for you guys. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. Obviously, I hope you guys have a wonderful full moon eclipse. We can be starting to feel, I know I'm posting this a few days early, but it's like we can be starting to feel this energy definitely. We're in the eclipse portal because we already had the new moon eclipse. So we're kind of already, some of you have been experiencing this already, right? It's probably been a theme for the last little while. But just remember that you don't have to try to control everything. Like in some ways, like people call this like it's a fated time when we're in eclipse season. So the universe is kind of doing its work right now. And sometimes that's not always what we thought it was going to look like, but the universe and spirit and God typically knows what's best. So that is what I have for you guys. Hopefully that resonates. And thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.